What's up, y'all? It's Gossip Snob, and I'm back with another video. Remember when I said in the last video that Lagena called the cops on Goomba? Well, I found the footage where she admits to calling the cops on Goomba. This whole Jaguar Wright and Lagena rabbit hole seems like it's never ending. So somebody sent me a link to Legena's Facebook page, and Legena is on live with Jaguar, and they're at this Chinese restaurant, and they're talking about Goomba and Jaguar's relationship problems, and Jaguar is talking about him bad, y'all, real bad. And they also talk about the incident that led Jaguar to the crazy hospital and everything. The whole live is a mess, and it just seems like they're both like feeding into each other's delusions at this point. And Legina basically admitted to calling the cops on Goomba because apparently, allegedly, Goomba put his hands on Jaguar. And Jaguar said if Goomba ever put his hands on her again, that she was basically going to unalive him. So tell me what y'all think about this hot mess, because that's exactly what it is. It's a hot, stinking mess. We got to talk about it in the comments, y'all. All right, let's get to the video.
Best Chinese in Shreveport. I don't care what nobody say. Ming Garden. I've been coming here since I moved here. This is our Chinese place. Do yourself a favor. Next time you see when we see Sam when we get back to Dallas, just say to him, Sam, what do you think of Ming Garden? If I come to Ming and he's in Shreveport, even if he's not with me and I don't bring him a meal, oh, he's gonna have an attitude the rest of the day. He's not even gonna talk to me. So I go outside to smoke. And when I came back, I found out in the car that my recent interview on the Blue Couch, had just hit 1 million views in 3 weeks.
That's what's up.
I'm like, we got to get to work. We got to get back to Dallas. We got to leave Shreveport. Got to get back to Dallas. We're supposed to be celebrating at the studio that Friday night.
Yeah.
Now, if you go look at my husband's interviews, he'll talk about the two witches and how Solar was casting spells on me at the table. And that's when everything started to go wrong, which led to me going to the hospital. So I went into the bathroom. Now, apparently, if you let my husband tell it, I was stuck in a portal in the bathroom, and they were holding me there, and they were attacking me. And when I came out the bathroom, I was a complete demon. That's what my husband said. I was in the bathroom taking a shit because he had been pissing me off because I didn't like his attitude, or should I say his reaction to me getting 1 million views in 3 weeks. Honestly, when I told him, he looked upset about it. He looked like he was mad, which confused me because that's only good for the company.
Right.
And with him being my partner and being my husband, that means this is good for you too. I need hot mustard and I'm ready, yes, but I need hot mustard and duck sauce.
Okay.
Okay. I need an egg drop soup.
You want to order lunch special?
I didn't say anything about a lunch special. I said I need to order an egg drop soup.
Okay, only egg drop soup. That's it?
That to start.
Start, okay. Can I get a menu, please? Okay.
Oh, well,
Thank you.
I'm having the fish and black bean sauce. So you can, yes, the fish and the black bean sauce. You can tell them to put it on now because it takes a little longer for everything else to cook.
Okay.
And do you got any choo-choo beef?
Yes.
I want some choo-choo beef too. For the, yeah.
Somebody said she loves egg drop soup.
I do love egg drop soup.
Yeah, you heard her? Yeah.
Oh, and can you bring me a little chili oil as well? So I need the hot mustard, the chili oil,
and the duck sauce.
And the duck sauce, please, ma'am.
Okay.
Thank you.
problem. Can I get sweet and sour chicken with
Sweet and sour chicken.
That's Sam's favorite.
That's good.
One check or second check?
One.
Right, okay.
And
Water,
No,
Can I
I
get-
need hot tea.
hot tea,
And I need a sake.
sake.
Hot. Everything hot.
and can I get a lemonade? Do you have lemonade?
Yes, we
Yes, they do.
And can I get laming? Is that how you say it? No.
It's not come with, just come with egg roll and the fried rice and the soup.
Can I get some egg roll?
Yeah, come with.
It comes with that. Your
Oh.
meal comes with it.
So you don't have to order. You just tell me what kind of soup you like.
Okay.
You can choose. That's come with.
Oh, what kind of
hot and
soup?
sour.
Hot and sour wonton egg drop.
No one turn extra charge.
Oh,
Okay, hot and
Yeah.
sour.
Hot and sour.
Well, if-
okay.
okay. I was gonna say if it's extra charge, just charge it. If you want the the wonton has the pork in it, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, no, it's hot and sour for you.
Okay.
I know hot and sour.
I forgot
Okay.
they
All
don't
right.
do
Okay,
they do
thank
the
you.
pork.
Okay. Thank you.
So anyway, I was very upset and I started getting IBS, and that's why I was in the bathroom taking a shit.
IBS.
Yeah, I get
Oh,
IBS, irritable bowel syndrome. When people upset me, it gives me the shit. So I'm trying to calm down, and I'm like, oh my God, I want to celebrate. Because he's like, all right, it's time to go. We got to get back to Dallas. We got to get back to Dallas. And I'm like, okay, but we're still in Shreveport. I want to go to Crawdaddy Kitchen, and I want to pick up like 5 or 6 pounds of crawfish and some beignets, and I want to get me a bread pudding to take to the studio for celebration. Why not come back to the studio with fresh crawfish from Louisiana?
Yep.
I want to celebrate. We ain't got time for all that. Fuck them crawfish. You just gotta wait to get crawfish. You can get crawfish in Dallas. It's not the same. We're sitting in Shreveport. You're not gonna get better crawfish than this anywhere in America. We're on our way to Dallas. I just want to pick it up, take it, and share this moment with the guys. We're gonna have champagne. We'll have crawfish. It's gonna be great. You know me. Or at least you're getting to know me.
She like her food.
And so I'm a chef, of course. I'm a foodie. I'm a snob. And so first he drove past Crawdaddy Kitchen on the highway and said, I'm leaving. And then I said, this is my car. And if I want to go and get it, I don't care if you're driving or not. If I want to stop my car and go and get crawfish, I should be able to do it, especially today after getting this great news. You always doing it. We need to get back. You worried about the wrong things. No, I'm worried about what makes me happy right now. And in this moment, being able to take crawfish and sharing it, with the guys, I like that. Then he started cussing me out. Then he started talking shit. Then Solar tried to say something to him. And then he told Solar to shut the fuck up. And I said, you know what? Get the fuck out of my car. And I left him on walk a road. And he had to end up walking to Crawdaddy Kitchen. And me and Solar went to Crawdaddy Kitchen, ordered a couple shots, green tea shots, and was ordering the crawfish and everything to go. And he came in with an attitude. If you look at my social media, I posted first timer, and it was because it was Solar's first time coming to Louisiana too, and it was a picture of Solar and me, and then it was a picture of the bartender making the green tea shots, and I was advertising what they had there, and then there's a picture of Gerald, and he was like this. And I'm like, because I was like, come on, we're taking a picture, we're gonna pose. And that was the face that he chose to use. I guess he figured I wasn't gonna use it because he looked so evil. And so instead I wrote a funny caption on it, and I said, with the grumpy face, Mr. Johnson wants to know where's my mud bugs. Like, he's so mad because they taking too long. And the truth is, he was just being a shit to me. But I've had to spend a lot of my time editing our reality so he won't look like a monster. It all started right here in this restaurant at this very table. Then we got back into the car. And he started talking shit again. And I said, get the fuck out of my car. And then I got in the driver's seat and I drove to my girlfriend Kim's house. And because I wasn't gonna let him drive my car the way he was acting and the way he was behaving, and he had a gun on him. So we stayed there. So we ended up missing the celebration at the studio. Because after a certain hour on Friday, driving to Shreveport ain't smart. If you ain't out of town by 3:30 headed to Dallas, you're gonna be stuck in gridiron bumper to bumper traffic all the way to Dallas. So if you leaving to go to Dallas on a Friday, leaving from Shreveport, you either have to leave at 3:30 or you have to leave at 7:30. You know, the soon as you can leave is 7:30. Because other than that, it's just like gridiron, just gridiron
Oh, I'm sorry.
all the way up 20. And thank you, ma'am. Hey, girl, how you doing today?
Thank you.
I brought a new customer.
Oh,
So anywho's a lot of shit went down at my girlfriend Kim's house. A lot of choice words were spoken. Solar tried to talk to Gerald because Gerald was being an asshole, like you saw him earlier today.
yeah.
And I went in the house and ate crawfish and been engaged with my girlfriend and sipped on beer and
I forget that.
you know how I am when I get away from him. I'm cool. It's just when he's around, it's one or the other.
Yeah, that's unfortunate.
So
You should be around somebody that makes you more happy.
we finally was able to get in the car and leave. So we didn't leave Shreveport until like 10:30. Now we were supposed to have left at 3:30, but because of all of the upset and all of the craziness, we ended up not leaving until 10:30. So that guaranteed that we were going to miss the celebration to celebrate my 1 million views. Oh, thank you, man. When we left, I had a feeling things could go severely left. I wasn't expecting. I wasn't expecting it. We was only about 30 minutes over the state line into Texas, and he just started talking to me crazy.
Yeah.
And snapping at me and fuck you, bitch, and I didn't make you because I think I said because I called. No, that's what happened. I called the fellas at the studio to see if they were still there, to see if we could still catch them and let them know what our ETA was. Now that we was finally on the road, and nobody answered, and I'm like, we missed them. Thanks, Gerald. We missed something else again because you're having another outburst again. I ain't fucking make you do shit, bitch. Fuck you.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm like, I ain't in the mood for all of this. Look, we got gangsters party tomorrow. We got to make sure you got something to wear. You haven't even gotten a suit yet. I want us to look good.
Thank you.
Thank you. And I'm like, we got a lot of work to do. I got to get my hair cut. We got to prepare. I want us to represent well. I want us to represent the company well. And Solar was like, well, I got my clothes. Bitch, you ain't coming no fucking where with us. I was like, he's my personal assistant, and he's helping me navigate some of this social media work because you don't help me do it. I'm like, so I thought you ordered hot and sour.
Yeah.
Sweetheart, she ordered hot and sour soup, remember? This is egg drop.
I was about to say this is sweet.
No, I'm egg drop. She said hot and sour.
You gotta give you a change. It's okay. No.
Don't ever eat nothing that you didn't order. If you know you didn't order it, send it back.
I didn't know. I thought that was hot and sour. I never had that before.
Don't ever let nobody make you eat anything you don't want to eat.
She right. You right. But the thing is, I thought that was hot and sour, so I'm like,
no, it was egg drop, and she had it all wrong. She was rushed. Like I told you. That's my girl. That's This is my girl. This is my girl, and she talked that talk and she walked that walk. How's Mama doing? How's Big Mama?
That tastes nasty. You like it?
What, sake?
No, the
egg drop.
Yeah.
It's an acquired taste. It was my mother's favorite too. If we went out and she was paying, we had to eat whatever she ordered.
Thank you. It's okay.
For the most part, whatever my mom ordered, ooh, choo beef. Yeah, you can set it right there. Thank you, ma'am. Look at how they serve it. Get a little footage of that, baby girl. Isn't that lovely? I'm telling you, authentic, best Chinese in town. Period. Nothing like Mingard.
Oh, look at that pineapple not fly.
I know.
Okay.
You know, feel free to take a meat flour. I think you don't got it. I think you forgot to turn the camera around.
Oh, it flipped over. Okay.
So, like I said, feel free to grab one. I just wanted to slide it here so you can see. We'll put it in between us and see how they keep it warm with the candles. So anyway,
it's facing you.
Oh, that's fine. I don't care. It's your camera.
No, I'm talking about you.
I'm just the subject.
I know. And if
you're the interviewer.
You said grab one?
You can have whatever you want on this table.
Okay.
It's here for us. If you eat through all of those, we'll just have to order some more. So anyway, we got in the car. Shit went left. And I looked at him and I said,
this is good.
It's delicious, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
I said, listen here, demon, because I knew it was a demon inside of him. Okay. And I said, listen here, demon, back to hell, demon. I said, I rebuke you in the name of Jesus. You don't want to deal with the demon. You the demon, bitch. Ah! Oh, I was about to put that in my mouth. Such a bad habit. And I just love licking my spoons. So anyway, you gotta be careful. If you use this chili oil or anything, be very, very careful.
It's spicy.
You see what I got on here? This is gonna hurt me. That little bit of stuff gonna hurt me. So, but it's gonna clean me out. It's gonna get all these, keep my system straight. You know, I keep telling you, self-care is very important right now. When you're at war, especially spiritual war, your health is everything.
Yeah.
Because they look for weaknesses and cracks so they can seep in. So,
thanks to my call you beautiful.
Oh, thank you. God bless you. You know, God don't like ugly, and He ain't too fond of pretty either. I just try to be obedient. I know that turns Him on. So yeah. Oh, hold on. I want you to try something. Now you saw what I just did, right? Mm-hmm. This little mixture. Now, all right. Taste this plain.
I already tasted plain.
You have?
Yeah.
Okay.
It don't taste that good.
Taste it now. Oh, it's all right. It's just clean.
Oh, my nose.
There goes the tear. Oh. I don't know if you said you like spicy food.
It went to my nose just like wasabi.
Chinese mustard.
It's not spicy. It just smokes the whatever it was.
But doesn't it taste delicious?
Through the whole, yeah.
Just that little bit of taste changes everything.
It was powerful.
Oh, pop.
Powerful.
So, we were at.
Ooh. That was dangerous.
So while we were at Kim's, Lola had told my husband, if you really want to reconnect with your wife, and you really want to save your marriage, you need to go to your wife, confess all of your lies, explain explain why you did it and promising you'll never do it again. He said, I promise you. She'll stay with you. That's all she wants from you. And so I didn't come up with that idea by himself. I told him those very words. So basically, he was just a mouthpiece for me to my husband. So hoping that my husband could hear my words since he didn't listen to them coming from me. And instead, he came in the house in front of everybody, made this big scene. Walked up, baby, I love you, and I'm telling you, everything's gonna be fine, and I love you, and I love you. But no confession and no sins, no. Now, if I'm correct, didn't you tell him almost something very similar just the other day?
I did. I did.
Man, what did you tell him? Because that's what Solar did.
I told him that when if she is trying to be nice to you, but you come out aggressively or you come out like condescending to her, and that's probably not the best time. And he said because I already told him that, or he already said it, but he said because he get mad at what you do, but I'm like, when she try to be nice, you just be overboard with
He
it.
beats me down.
Yeah. And I feel like you take advantage of when she try to be nice, and that's when you want to come with your attack. Instead of reacting, you should react if you do still do that anyway.
Now, what I find very funny is you tell him something very similar that Solar told him. And guess what? Whatever it was that you told him to do, and he did the exact opposite.
Yeah.
Because I told you I told you how he came to me and what you said. He said, I didn't tell him that. I didn't say that. I told him he needs to do this. Solar said the same thing.
Mm-hmm.
You're nothing like Solar.
The thing is, he came to me asking me
for your advice.
Yeah.
Yeah, he did the same thing with Solar because Solar did his chart. But Solar never completed it, and he gave him wrong information on purpose. Remember, he said that in his interview.
Yeah.
That he gave Solar the wrong information on purpose so he couldn't see into him.
Oh man.
That's why I gave you all the right information so you could do his chart.
Yeah.
And wasn't his chart interesting?
Yeah.
Now I want to ask you 5 questions. No, I want to ask you 5 questions about my husband right now. Mm-hmm. Since you've done his chart. Question number 1: do I love my husband?
Yeah, you do.
How much do I love my husband?
Enough to put down your anger and check up on him and make sure he's straight, regardless.
Even when I hate him. Number 2: have you ever seen me intentionally or purposefully antagonize my husband in any way since you've been around us?
Not purposefully. No, you defend yourself.
When you did my husband's chart, did it reveal his paternity?
Yeah, in a way. Yep. It's open spectrum, but it's one of the main focus on that type of.
And what did the reading that you did on my husband, what did it reveal about his paternity?
His dad might be old.
That his dad might be old, like old, like not his mom's age, but older than his mom, right?
His mom is very stubborn and she wants her way. We both have similar moms, actually.
Yeah, they're both monsters and they're both schizophrenics, and they both do terrible things to their children so they can get ahead. Now, what else did it say about my husband's paternity?
Mm-hmm. He'll have to work for his wealth.
Mm-hmm. And remember, I told you the story about his uncle and how his uncle was trying to get him interested in to come selling cars with him, and that if he came and sold cars with him, he would take care of him and give him all kinds of money and give him all kinds of things. Mm-hmm. Kind of like what you just said, right?
Yeah.
Mm. And did it say
his dad is cold?
And his dad is cold. Yeah. Now tell me something. What else did it say? Didn't it say something about familiar relation regarding his parents?
Yeah. He grew up. He will have family members that like are siblings. I mean, like siblings to him instead of like a parent. he gossiped with them, or they gossip to him, they belittle him and stuff like that. And he say anything or they say anything, pretty much.
Right. So basically, his chart revealed that he grew up in a very emotionally abusive household where he was constantly belittled and berated and treated like nothing.
Yeah.
Okay.
They talk to him like they're friends.
They try to act like they're friends with him and they're cool with him, but the truth is they really don't like him. Is that the gist of it?
Yeah, they gossip about him a lot.
They gossip, yeah, they gossip about him. The Johnsons do gossip about my husband a lot. He's the family joke. The very same people that still have yet to call him and congratulate him on his newfound success.
Yeah.
Jealous motherfuckers, fuck you, Charlotte. Now, you had said something else to me in the chart about there was a possibility that his biological parents were related.
Yeah. Well, astrology,
Yeah.
it can be like that with that type of Gemini energy. He might be, he may not be. Well,
But
only he would know.
Okay.
Only he would know too. I'm just outside with it.
No, which is why I've asked you to evaluate.
Yeah.
And I've asked you for your personal evaluation because I think you're very gifted when it comes to this kind of psychic connections.
Yeah.
So, when I made it very clear to my husband that I was no longer going to tolerate his craziness, I said, because he had a gun sitting right there in between the seat and the center console, and he had the gun right there. And I went to go grab for the gun because I wanted to get it before he got it because I didn't want him waving the gun around in the car. I said, I should take this gun and shoot you with it. You're so fucking evil. And then he took the gun and picked it up. And as we pulled it out, took off the safety, put one in the chamber. You want to kill somebody? You want to kill somebody? You want to kill me? And then he started playing with the gun, and knowing it was loaded and there was something in the chamber. And that's when I got out the car. And I started trying to hitchhike on I-20 because I wasn't riding in the same car with him no more after he done that. And then Solar got out the car and he brought all of our bags and we were sitting out there and he was going to hitchhike with me. And then that's when my husband came back. And then he came back to himself and begged me to get into the car. And I was able to look in his eyes and tell, okay, it's you now.
It's a lot of spiritual work for y'all.
And so I got back in the car and we finally made it back. Got back to the place we was going to take Solar and drop Solar off, but we had to go back to our place first. And I left. As soon as he got out the car, I left because I didn't want to be fighting with him in there, and I didn't want Sam and my mom having to hear that all night long. Because when Gerald gets to going on his writ and his rants, like when he starts going manic, I mean, he can be like you saw him yesterday and today when he assaulted me. He can be like that for days straight. Like the longest I've seen him amped up and crazy, threatening to shoot me, threatening to kill me, pulling guns on me, pushing me, smacking me, hitting me, throwing things at me. I mean, I got one last question to ask you about my husband. Did I ask you to call the police on my husband today?
Yes, you did. Yes, you did.
Did you call 911 today? Because I asked you.
Yeah, so if somebody put their hands on them, if a woman saying,
But he elbowed me in my chest to push me out of the way and knock me down on the bed.
that's afraid of your life, that's like I call the police.
No, I was afraid for his life because if that pussy put his hands on me one more time like that, I'm going to shoot the shit out of him. And then his mama can come back and she can get it like she wanted.
All right.
Can I get chopsticks, please? Yeah.
Okay. Can I get chopsticks too, please?
And you know what? Can we get another order of choo-choo beef? This wasn't